Hello and welcome back. There's a guy standing right here called Bastian Corda, and I believe that is another rogue trader that I'm gonna have to deal with right now. A well-groomed man calls out to you. He's clean-shaven and dressed in clothes that are expensive but unshowy, with a bright Aquila embroidered in a prominent spot. Noble lady, a minute of your time, if you please. I am Bastian Corda in Derama Bastal Corda, youngest cousin of the House Corda, envoy of Incendia Bastal Corda, rogue trader of the Corona's expanse by the grace of the most holy emperor. And you must be an envoy of Theodora von Valancius. I noticed that you arrived on the esteemed lady's ship. This is gonna be fun. Corda, They are some of the most influential rogue traders in the Corona's expanse, but not on footfall. This station is under the control of House Winterscale. Something tells me that we are about to hear a most curious offer. Let's lie. Let's lie because it's fun. Quite right, I am Lady Theodora's envoy. Splendid. It's a pleasure to be speaking with an equal. Truth be told, I get a little flustered in the presence of the powers that be. He smiles meekly. What did you wish to speak with me about? A matter of the utmost delicacy. You see, you've been to the residence of the Liege. Ladame almost certainly appealed to you for assistance in the arrangement of shipments to Footfall. The von Valancius Protectorate is famed for the abundance of its main agri-world, Janus. And an agri-world, as they will tell us, is an imperial world dedicated entirely to the production of agricultural products. So you'll have like a whole planet that's basically a giant farm. It will be odd for him not to seize on such an opportunity when Footfall is on the verge of famine. However, the Corda dynasty pursues its own interest in Footfall. We've already announced our terms to the Liege, but he's stalling. I imagine in hopes of getting a better offer from you. The Corda dynasty believes, and he smiles and gives a slight shrug, that cooperation would be preferable for both rogue trader houses. If you have refused Vladimir, thereby forcing him to agree to a deal with us, the Corda dynasty can promise you a share of the profits from the future contract, as well as certain other perquisites. Fuck. Everybody benefits. The Emperor's most loyal servants should be more concerned with carrying his will through the stars and less with divvying up profit among themselves. Argenta says disapprovingly, but quietly enough so as not to interrupt the negotiations, especially when the well-being of one of the Imperium's worlds is at stake, even one such as Footfall. Behind your smile, Master Bastian, teal shadows swirl. Others may not see them, but your worry cannot escape my eye. What are you afraid of? Your house's wrath, should these negotiations prove fruitless, or the wrath of House von Valancius? Hidera, who was yawning in boredom a moment ago, flinches and clutches her face, her fingernails digging into her skin. They're coming! Again! Brothers are the ones who came before! I just don't get it. Do they all have a death wish? I guess? Brothers are the ones who came before. I appreciate the warning, Idira. Draw weapons. What? Bastian stares at you in surprise, then turns around. Death to Offworlders! The Anvers fucking... No! Fucking ragdolled like a bitch. I'm gonna hang out over here. These are nice for cover. If I can get my melee boys on either side here. I'm not sure where the wise place to put Cassia is. if I'm being honest. Okay, we got an enemy right here. Got plenty of enemies right here, actually. Fuck, I didn't realize. We're looking... It's less of a... just a corridor down here. There's also a corridor down here, but... This guy is a little bit of a problem. But I'm pretty sure Abelard... You know what, this is actually fine. I'll roll like this. I'm glad I took that rest on the ship. Now then. Thugs, 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 thugs. Here we have twice dead Lanny. And we do not have a clear shot on him. But cover.
I'll see to it personally.
I think I'll save placing the front line, but I will place the rear right here where I am. Now I don't really need to do that to anyone, if I'm being honest. Perfect spot. Who do we shoot? We shoot this guy to clear a path for Abelard.
I'll make it happen.
Excellent. Then we use the joint analysis. And that's gonna be it for right now. Actually, how long is your gaze? You can go all the way. I can't hit them. Can I? I can. I'm actually gonna lock this heavy thug in place.
If you insist, Your
I'm gonna give... You know, why not use that? I feel like I've probably been stupid not using that more often. Anyways... 25... Can I get one... Well, this guy... Oh, specialist.
Who, if not me?
Not anymore. Place the front line. Place a front line right here.
job for the serfs.
Miss. One armor boy. Okay, we can deal with that. Now, Argenta. You have... let's run and gun.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart. As the Emperor commands, I act. Escape the Emperor.
That seems good to me. switch to the bolter actually. Oh, really? Well, we can do this. This is fun.
Faith without deeds is worthless. Ah, strike.
Fucking sick. And then you can do this for tons of fucking momentum. And this guy's gonna act. Nice. Okay, that guard did a pretty good job. That's gonna remove those guys. Might as well.
Anything else? Be gone.
Did that guy die? How? I have no idea how that happened. I'm not complaining though. How about you get real tough? Oh, let's see what we can do with this. Oh, I gotta get close. Within a 10 cell radius. They're all just outside of range. Okay. Fine. It's hard to use the bounty hunter abilities. Oh well. I think if I go here,
Follow my lead.
I can hit him here.
Indeed. Reduce the damage.
Then I can go here.
One fewer target.
I don't know if he's got any shooting at all, but I can just yell at him. That's 2 squares. Can't quite get into melee range with him. What I can do is mark this man as a prey. I can scandalize him. And I can take this 58%. And he dodges. Oh well. What if I use... Nah, I can't even. We need to do something about that person. Hello? I'm gonna have to rush forwards. As a thug, I don't have eyes on that person. I feel like this situation is gonna solve itself. Might as well move the front line. Actually, why should I? I can move the rear.
On it.
Move the rear. Take one of the good shots. And with a little bit of luck,
I'll make it happen. You never stood a chance.
fucking excellent. Can do a joint analysis. Oh right, Cassia. Man. Guess I'll stand in the open.
I have read tomes
These
of
are like
military
fucking...
tactics.
Oh, really? Somehow I can look past all my friends and just look at those boys. No idea how those didn't count as being in the circle.
If I may.
But I'm not complaining. Oh, sorry about that. And then she gets all the movement, which I'm still not sure if that's intended. If I have like a... If I bought something as opposed to... What is this? Ah, it's fine. Ooh. You can't run and gun right now, but you can run here.
Rejoice in battle.
We can revel in slaughter and press the advantage.
Commands I act.
Pull out the flamer.
I'll do it.
We can run here, I guess.
Guided by faith.
Whip out the bolter. Fuck. Do we? You know what we do? We just
Doubt is
slide around the corner here. Now, Idira. Should we... If we remove this man, we can try. Ah, he's not gone. It's fine. No, we can... Maybe we can... maybe I should have moved closer. Ah, it's fine. It's fine. We'll just... It's fine. Fuck. Let's just go here and slap him.
Victory is in. I took care of this one.
Can Abelard... Abelard has a lot of movement when he does this.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
Can go here.
You're back in court.
And then he can scream at this man. Why can he not scream at this man? I don't... it didn't work. Fuck. Pascal.
As the tactical imperative dictates.
Can't see. Can't do nothing. But I can do... Why is he outside of every fucking AoE I can find?
Request approved.
It's fine. Oh, more guards. No sidelines anywhere? Fucking fine, whatever.
I'll see to it personally.
Can't. Let's do that
I'm
though.
not accustomed to being ordered around.
Yeah?
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Excellent. What the fuck are you talking about? I'll just go close enough. And here comes Argenta. No, Abelard, actually. No? Oh, I'm stupid. I didn't finish that shit. Fucking Jesus Christ, Jesus fuck.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. Faith without deeds is worthless.
Fucking eat lead.
The Emperor commands.
Oh, that's good. That's real good.
I'll do it.
Ah, should have. Ah, fuck. It's fine. Oh, thank you, Mr. Guardman.
They who discern the future own the battlefield.
Can't. Fucking ass. Abelard, could you please just slap this man to death? There he goes. Pause. Gather the party here.
Sins hidden in the heart turn all to decay.
Fucking don't have my medkits. Abelard, I can just do this, right?
Pain will subside.
How's the
Yes,
scepter
good.
thanks you?
Sinskin, nice. Oh, an Auspex. A chain axe, damn. Sector 2, watch your back, make sure you're not being followed.
Let us not do.
Fucking... Oh. I think Mr. Liege cares at all that his fucking... There was a fucking attack right outside his doorstep. A man who introduced himself as servant of House Korda asked to have a word with me, and then, imagine the odds, someone blew his brains out. Vladimir doesn't look surprised. The Anvers again, I presume. Those anarchical degenerates don't care whom they shoot, be it my servants, yours, or those in the employ of House Korda. I can read English. I suspect that this agent wished to negotiate a deal that would have you refrain from hindering Incendia Korda's efforts to strangle us with the threat of hunger and demand our obedience. If so, I don't believe I will be mourning the man's passing very long. Do we accuse him? There was only one person who stood to gain from this murder. You. If you are suggesting that those outlaws were acting on my orders, then I vociferously deny anything of the sort. Fucking, what is up with the vocabulary of this game? I feel so stupid when I play this game. I understand what it means, but also I feel like I need to look it up. Vociferously. Vociferous. Expressed or characterized by vehement opinions, loud and forceful. Sure. However, if you're merely alluding to the possibility that someone who cares about Footfall's fate could have started a rumor on the lower levels that House Corda's agents were looking to assert their authority on Footfall, well, then your suspicions are entirely logical, as was the man's inevitable death at the hands of the Anvers. Very well. I'm glad that there was dialogue for going back and talking to
Keep
him.
your wits about you.
Well, what do we do now?
Always keep your eye on the prize.
I think we go to the ship. Fucking just about had it with this place for the time being. Maybe. Fuck. There's the lady though. Oh well. At least we can go here fast now. No, 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 wait till I get my money.
Is there money to be made?
Hello? Oh. I don't know why it was paused. Did I hit space by accident? Maybe. Oh. Standing here. She's standing here.
Rough day.
You have no idea.
I just might.
Okay,
That's the
voices.
second bottle you've downed.
Jai.
Falco sends his regards.
And what does that unholy scion of a Grox and a Brahan want from me this time?
Well, she has a dumb accent
I
too.
don't really care.
Like
My plans
Idira.
for tonight are drowning my grief in a sea of Amasa.
Who'll give you grief, all right? Get out.
Don't think so, Ashman. And tell Falco to come himself next time.
Are they trying to make this character endearing to us?
I am tired of your mess. Out. Get some sleep. We'll talk about settling up later.
Okti Shireen, light of my eyes. Can't you see my soul is full of sadness? Have you no heart at all? Let go of your material concerns and let me grieve in peace. Have we met somewhere before?
The woman looks at you with the glassy eyes of a drunk, and you notice the two empty bottles that had been keeping her company before you arrived. She looks completely out of place in this dingy, smoky bar. The fancy attire, the abundance of jewelry, the implants plated with precious metals. Her appearance not only screams wealth, but also audacity, for only an audacious person would flaunt their wealth in a place like this.
Greetings, Shireen. With whom do I have the honor of speaking?
Shireen. Call me Jane.
Well then, here's to our meeting. It doesn't take a genius to figure out that you're someone special, since you've been granted an audience with the Liege of Footfall himself. It's always a pleasure to make the acquaintance of someone powerful.
Takes a sip and pauses.
The timing couldn't be better. Jai Hedari at your service. Professional trader, shrewd commercial broker, and, may I steal my tongue if I'm lying, the most honest dealer on Footfall.
My Ashi?
Nonetheless, we all have our problems, and at times even one's many merits aren't enough to solve them. Perhaps it would be no trouble for a person with your kind of power and standing to assist someone with my kind of predicament.
Do I have a reason to ask about cargo being stolen? Ashi. Who's Ashi? Should I know? Is that like a lore thing I don't know? What kind of cargo was stolen from you?
Goods of incredible rarity, Shireen. But it's not just that. 2 dozen of my people lost their lives in the impenetrable emptiness of the void to acquire them. I cannot leave their families with nothing.
A logic test. Ordinary smugglers do not dress so ostentatiously or behave so brazenly. They are unlikely to spoil the mood of the leash of footfall with their mere appearance. This woman lost many people to obtain these rarest of goods. To get them back, she turned to Vladimir Tokara, the patron of all coal trade in the Expanse. Her cargo can be nothing other than Xeno artifacts, creations of the enemies of humanity, branded with heresy. Let's not reveal our hand. I wish to ask you a few questions before I decide.
As many as you wish, Shireen. Trust is the key to a successful endeavor.
What do you need help with?
You see, Shireen, there's one cardinal rule on footfall. Anything goes as long as it doesn't get in the way of business. I'm someone who's been able to exploit that rule to the fullest. And in recent years, I've hit it so big, I've become a speck of sand in someone's green eye. They used to throw small
Green eye?
wrenches into my dealings here and there. Well, now they've decided to really put their backs into it. Some rats stolen my cargo and dragged it off to the seediest part of the Shadow Quarters. A crummy place even for connoisseurs of footfall's unique atmosphere.
Okay.
When I asked the Leech for protection, we had a mutual misunderstanding. I believe Vladimir, in a most lamentable fashion, has forgotten his duties as guardian of the downtrodden and wronged. So I'm in desperate
Downtrodden, huh?
And you, Sheridan, fit the bill perfectly. All I need is for you to drop by one dark corner of Footfall Shadow Quarters.
Is Shireen something made up?
Pound it into
Or is
the
this something
heads
people actually
that
say?
taking Haydari's property carries certain risks.
Commerce test succeeded. Nice, I'm not super good at those. Jai appears to be a serious operator on Footfall. If the Leech's refusal to help means the loss of a potential ally. So Jai is encroaching on his turf. If Vladimir is not responsible for the disappearance of Jai's cargo, he will certainly benefit greatly from it. I suspect that Vladimir wants to keep the cargo out of your hands, and I want to put him in his place.
May the Exalted One bless you and your progeny.
The Exalted
here's what
One?
we'll do.
The Emperor?
We shouldn't be seen together before we make it to the safe house. I'll head there first. I'll take my own special route so I won't be spotted.
I see.
Right. Here. That's where those ashmags are keeping the stolen cargo. Out the bar, over the bridge, and to the left. There in the depths you'll find a small courtyard, through which you can get to the place. I'll be waiting there.
Out of the bar,
You
over
can
the
come
bridge,
when
to
it's
the
yours.
left.
But the sooner you do, the better. I'll see you then, Shireen.
Okay. I wonder, is she a recruitable party member? Actually, while we're here. Man, I could have gotten that if I hadn't fucking saved the fake Xenos. And then we just want to go out to the Shadow Quarters. Come on. Come on, I'm pressing any key. Argenta gestures for your attention. Rogue Trader, I would like to remind you about Reverend Hieronymus' request. He asked us to search for potential cultists in Footfall's Shadow Quarters. You know Footfall better than me. Do you think the rumors of heretics are true? There was a time when I'd have said it was likely fabrication. One can say many things about the Kasbalika mission and the other shady operators on Footfall, but even those thugs are loyal to the Emperor, and so they mercilessly exterminate outright heretics in their territory. But now, heretics have launched an open attack on a rogue trader's ship. A member of your dynasty, Konrad Voitvir, has turned out to be one of them. And Footfall itself is sinking deeper and deeper into madness. In these times of strife, I'm willing to believe in heretics who openly perform their dark rituals and brazenly mark their dens with sacrilegious symbols. You seem weighed down by something. What? No! Argenta shakes her head and rubs her temples tiredly. Apologies, rogue trader. Being here on Footfall is difficult for me. It's a minor personal weakness, but I'm as ready to fight as ever. It will have no effect on my combat skills. If something is troubling you, tell me. Perhaps I can help. Argenta shoots you a wary look. I suppose I could share it with you, but the tale will be long and I will have to start from the beginning. I wasn't born in the Expanse. I was sent here to be a guardian of a reliquary on Footfall. But my ship became caught in a warp anomaly, and although it lasted only days for those on board, decades had flown by in real space. Oh, so you're technically way older than you look, but you haven't experienced that time. Interesting. When at last I arrived on Footfall, I felt like I'd been erased from time. No one was waiting for me on this side of the moor. The people who were supposed to greet me, who knew about my imminent arrival, had died. The reliquary that should have been mine to safeguard had instead been taken under the protection of Reverend Hieronymus and his brethren. They were more than up to the task. They had no need of my help. That's crazy, dude. The people... Have you ever, had an appointment for something, and you arrive there and there's no one there yet, and you feel super misplaced, and you wonder if you're in the right place where you're supposed to be? Imagine being launched in time so that you missed your appointment by 200 years. What a fucking horror story. Footfall became my cage. I didn't know who I was or what purpose I had here. The way back to Calixis seemed like another trap. Even if I were to find a ship headed there, my sector, my order, they too would have lived decades without me by that point. Whenever I'm reminded of those months spent on Footfall, it feels like I'm falling into a pit. I hope the rumors of cultists turn out to be true. I can't wait to prove with my bolt that the world and the Imperium need me. Oh, that hits kinda close, man. Oh, and why did your stay on Footfall come to an end? Something must have changed. Yes, a sign, almost a portent, showed me the right path, but it's not something I can speak on like this, on the street, in this den of malice. Let us be on our way. All I'll say is that on Footfall I met Lady Theodora and joined her, and that was the end of my languishing in this place. Can I just read this real quick? Sun symbols. Keep going. Across the bridge and to the left said, Jai?
This is intriguing.
Rising sun symbol. Are these two errands in fact the same?
Do you see that?
I do see that. I thought I went here. Cultist lair. You know what? I'm gonna make a hard save. I'm gonna quit for right now. And when we come back, I guess we go into the cultist's lair. I will see you later.